At one point, he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good." None of this was remotely in character or based on any dialogue in the script, and nothing needed to be said because, again, there was no sound. Mr. Baldoni was caressing Ms. Lively with his mouth. TMZ has gotten its hands on that video, and you can hear Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni interacting as themselves, knowing that this is all on video and that this is going to be used to create this dance scene. And no such moment is shown.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Still rolling.
Don't give it to them. They want it. Don't give it to
They
them.
score.
Just
Right.
keep restraint.
Yeah.
Score.
Just do a little bit of restraint.
There's a new twist in the lawsuit between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, with the tables now turning against Blake Lively. She is being accused of defamation after claiming that Baldoni sexually harassed her. In her legal case, Lively's team alleged that during a bar scene where the two actors were supposed to dance on camera, Baldoni kissed her neck without it being part of the script. They further stated that he continued talking to her during the scene and made an inappropriate comment, saying she smells good, as evidenced in a video released by Baldoni's legal team.
I'm not getting beard on you today.
I'm probably getting spray tan on you.
It smells good.
Well, it's not that. It's my body makeup.
Isn't there something questionable about this video and Blake Lively's claim? She appears quite comfortable, showing no signs of discomfort. In fact, she can be seen laughing during the interaction. Actually, this video where she can be heard laughing and joking is released by Baldoni team in their response to Blake Lively's claim of sexual harassment in the scene. Justin's legal team is now taking this point as a breakthrough for their case against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publication team. Following the release of this video, speculation has intensified about which side has the stronger case in this ongoing legal battle. Opinions are sharply divided. Some firmly believe that Blake Lively was harassed and deserves justice, while others argue that Justin Baldoni is innocent and maintained professionalism throughout the entire shoot. The debate continues to heat up as both sides present their arguments. Entertainment industry lawyer Trey Lovell has weighed in on the case and shared his thoughts on the latest updates. He noted that Justin Baldoni's team has been emphasizing the idea that the video demonstrates both actors simply collaborating to achieve the best dynamics for the scene. According to Lovell, the video provides no evidence to support claims that Baldoni acted inappropriately.
Justin is arguing that the video supports his claims and that they're two professional actors, they're improvising a scene, they're acting professionally, they're trying to figure out the best way that the scene should work, the mechanics of it, they're talking together, and nobody's being offensive, nobody's being outrageous.
Lovell also discussed Blake Lively's petition for a gag order, suggesting that it might indicate her concern over this new evidence surfacing. However, he left the discussion open-ended, stating that it's ultimately up to the public to decide which side holds the truth in this ongoing case.
The fact that Blake Lively is asking for a gag order kind of infers she's a little bit nervous about Baldoni coming out with this evidence. You really have two different interpretations from each side, up to the audience to determine, what they think.
On the other hand, Megyn Kelly has voiced her support for Justin Baldoni following the release of the video. She stated that there is nothing in the footage that explicitly supports Blake Lively's claims of sexual harassment. According to Kelly, the video simply shows two actors portraying lovers to enhance on-screen chemistry, with no indication of Baldoni crossing any professional boundaries.
And you can hear Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni interacting as themselves, knowing that this is all on video and that this is going to be used to create this dance scene. And no such moment is shown.
Megyn Kelly also addressed the false accusation made by Blake Lively, who allegedly claimed that Justin Baldoni showed her pornography. Kelly clarified that the image in question was actually a picture of Baldoni and his business partner holding his child in a bathtub after a home birth. She pointed out that Lively used this innocent picture to back up her claims, asking the public to believe her interpretation of the image.
She accused his producing partner of showing her pornography. Then they produced in his lawsuit against her a picture of the alleged pornography, and it was a beautiful, artistic, absolutely non-pornographic shot of his business partner and his wife with their newborn baby in a bathtub after a bathtub birth, an at-home birth, holding one another. You can't see any body parts. You can just see that two people clearly are in a bathtub holding their baby. Just here's yet another one. She wants us to believe this is actionable harassment, what we just witnessed there.
Similarly, YouTuber Spill Sesh, known for her insightful takes on topics like these, echoed similar thoughts. She mentioned that there were accusations against Blake Lively for poorly promoting the movie, but initially, Spill Sesh considered the possibility that some form of harassment might have occurred on set. However, after watching the footage, her perspective shifted. She now believes that the video doesn't show harassment, and the interaction seems far from what was originally claimed.
Yes, she promoted the movie disrespectfully, but I was still willing to believe two things could be true at the same time, that yes, she could have promoted it bad, but also very real things could have happened to her on set. But now it is a hard sell with this footage, and I never try to sway an opinion in one direction, but this footage clearly does not show what she described, and that is just the truth.
Although Spill Sesh stated that she doesn't find anything overtly offensive in the footage, she also mentioned that the situation is still unclear. She suggested that Blake Lively might not have felt comfortable, which could explain why she kept asking for conversation, but ultimately, she believes things remain sketchy and there's more to the story.
Whether she was uncomfortable and didn't want to kiss him in the scene and that's why she preferred talking, we just don't know what the heck the truth is there. We just know that he wasn't creepily saying that she smelled good in some out of character, uncalled for way, and that she was the one that did want to talk in the scene that did not require talking. So that is the latest in this whole Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively lawsuit situation.
Kyle Hu, another creator, also weighed in on the video footage, stating that she doesn't see anything in the video that could be considered harassment toward Blake Lively. While she acknowledged that Lively might have felt uncomfortable during the scene, she emphasized that based on the footage, there doesn't appear to be any wrongdoing on Justin Baldoni's part during the interaction.
She kind of talks a little bit seductively and like under her breath a little bit to him, and I'm just not getting what she was getting out of the scene. I just see two people acting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I see. Again, I'm not gonna, claim to know how she felt in that scene, but I'm not getting what she's trying to put out there.
The H3 podcast crew also discussed the footage, expressing that it seems like a clear lie if Blake Lively was referring to this particular scene as an act of harassment. They emphasized that the video does not support her claims and appeared to contradict the narrative of misconduct she had put forward.
He just called on her smell.
Let me read it.
It says,
like he sniffed her.
He did not.
You smell good.
He did not act in character as Ryle. Instead, he spoke to Miss Lively out of character as himself. At one point, he leaned forward, slowly dragged his lips from her ear down to her neck, and he said, "It smells so good."
That is an outright lie.
It says none of this was remotely in character or based on any
this is the
dialogue.
scene that she's talking about. Maybe it's some different scene. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but in his suit, he counters that exact point with this.
They emphasized that if Blake Lively's claims were based on this particular scene, nothing occurred as she described. The footage does not align with her explanation of events.
It
didn't happen like that. Let's watch
than
again.
I remember, yeah.
I'm probably getting a spray tan on you. Well, it's not that. It's my body makeup.
On the other hand, Justin Baldoni's lawyer has been making several accusations against Blake Lively, suggesting that her case against Baldoni is a way of expressing frustration over not being given full control. He claimed that Lively attempted to take over the editing and promotional aspects of the film, and when she was asked to step back, she allegedly threatened not to promote the movie unless she was given the authority she demanded.
She wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor.
In a surprising turn of events, Colleen Hoover has deleted her Instagram account amid the ongoing controversy. Many speculate that this decision might be linked to her earlier support for Blake Lively, which she expressed before reviewing all the evidence that has since emerged. Critics believe this could have placed her in an uncomfortable position as the case unfolded. Andy Senor addressed the controversy in his video, pointing out that Colleen Hoover has deactivated her Instagram account, which had over 2 million followers. He suggested that this might be tied to her earlier decision to side with Blake Lively in the ongoing Justin Baldoni drama, a move that has now sparked backlash.
It ends with us. Author Colleen Hoover has completely deactivated her Instagram. Over 2 million followers are now just gone. Which begs the question, does she regret siding with Blake Lively in the Justin Baldoni drama?
The lawsuit between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has taken dramatic twists, with emerging evidence and public reactions turning the tide against Lively. The release of the video where Lively appears comfortable and even laughing during the alleged harassment scene has raised serious doubts about her claims. Legal experts like Trey Lovell and commentators such as Megyn Kelly and Spill Sesh have pointed out inconsistencies in her narrative, while others like the H3 podcast crew have outright dismissed her allegations based on the footage. Even Colleen Hoover's decision to delete her Instagram, possibly due to her early support for Lively, highlights how this controversy has put many in difficult positions. That said, this case is far from over. While Baldoni's team is using the video as a breakthrough, some argue that there could be more behind Lively's discomfort that isn't evident on camera. Others, like Spill Sesh, have noted that the situation still feels sketchy, leaving room for further revelations. Beyond the legal implications, this case is significant because of its impact on the film itself. The controversy, combined with Lively's reported rigidity during promotions, contributed to the movie's disastrous box office performance. As the case unfolds, more details are bound to emerge, potentially reshaping the narrative yet again. One thing is certain, this drama is far from its conclusion. That's all for today's video. After watching the footage, do you think it clears Justin Baldoni of the allegations, or does it still support Blake Lively's claims of harassment? What's your take on the reactions from both sides? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned. There's definitely more drama from the industry on the way.